Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Hey, Mickey rolls by the minute, thinking in and out of the box. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Don't you wanna do it? Listen every day 'cause he got something to say. Funny little chatterbox. Mickey talks.
Hey, everybody, it is Mickey Talks. I have no idea what episode it is.
Episode 130 today, man.
Wow.
Into the 130s.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
130. And hey, Matt, Legends of the Fog was in last week, and we want people to go see them.
We do. We got a special code for you, too, that's going to save you a little bit of money. Is it 10%?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, we got it linked in the description, by the way. You can check it out there. But use code Mickey, M-I-C-K-E-Y. That will get you 10% off. They got 5 attractions over there. You remember all 5?
No, I forgot them all. I don't want to hear that crap.
They've got the...
that scares the crap out of me. The only thing I remember is Slaughterhouse.
That's the last one. I think is the Crazy Slaughterhouse. That's a nuts.
I'm lying. In the little village area when you walk in. Like, that's the thing I remember, because that's
right.
where I'm going to hang out.
The parking lot,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's where I'm going to hang out.
Well, they've got the Haunted Hayride. They've got the Farewell Hotel that you can check out. There is the Corn Maze, which sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not going in that.
Yeah. And then, as you mentioned, the Slaughterhouse.
Yes.
You can go to legendsofthefog.com. We've got that linked in our description right now, and use the promo code Mickey, and you get 10% off and be helping out Mickey Talks.
I would love it. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful for them. And Matt, I got to get right into it, man. We opened this weekend.
Wow, dude.
First of all, let me tell you, Friday you came by and saved us, brother. We had so many little things and your help was beyond I don't know how to put it into words, man.
Oh, dude, I was happy to do it.
Thank you so much, man.
Of course.
So I got to ask you, you were there for the show?
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
Dude, and sincerely, you know, people are going to think I'm saying this because
we have not talked about it
here. We haven't talked about it at all.
I haven't seen you since Friday night when you and your family left.
No, but, I saw the club the day before opening night.
Yeah.
And I was like, it looked okay, but I was like, man, I mean, is this going to be ready in time? But when I walked in on Friday night, I was wowed by how amazing the club looks, first of all. Just all the signage that's in there. It's the perfect room for comedy. I mean, you and I both
love that
essentially
room.
Grew up with that room.
Yeah.
Seats just the right amount of people, I think, for a good comedy show. Yeah. And the HammerJokes logo, the stage looks incredible. And then, the staff there is amazing, of course. They will serve you drinks and a great menu. We got dinner there. My family and I got dinner there. And then the show was killer, man. I mean, dude, I was trying to remember the last time that I actually saw you do a live comedy show. We do this show every single day for the past 6.5 months.
I know, man. But
I haven't seen you do a comedy show. It's probably been, it's a number of years. And dude, you were on fire. I mean, it was an incredible show. It was really funny, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
That means the world to me, man.
You should be proud of that place. HammerJokesComedy.com.
I got to be honest, Matt. So, a year ago, last week, I was in the nut house. For real. I checked myself in.
Yeah.
And after that, when I got out of it, I had nothing. I had no job. I had no money. I literally was broke. I was broke in, all of it. And dude, in 1 year, with the help of so many people, doing some real work on myself and believing, this weekend happened. And it's, people always want to ask me, how'd the show go? The show was incredible. I don't remember either night really. Like I remember it, but like it's surreal.
Yeah.
It's like an out of body experience.
No, I get exactly what you're saying.
However, I realized while I was on stage Saturday night, by the way, Matt, was like sold out.
That's
like
amazing.
We couldn't get any more people in.
Yeah.
And I was on stage doing comedy, but at the same time, I had like two brains because while I'm talking, I'm like thinking to myself, oh my God, this is ridiculous. How did this all happen? And then the last year was going through it.
Because we've been talking about it for you. You've been talking about it forever, putting it together behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But, it came together Friday night.
I mean, listen, Shannon. Well, first, let me do this. Steve and his wife, Anne-Marie at the Bowman, and JR, they helped me in ways that I cannot explain. They were amazing. Shannon came in and just basically did it.
Yeah, she took charge, man.
And, and then Nick DiCarlo, who very late in the process reached out and was like, hey, man, if you need anything, I'd be interested in, being involved and helping. And what that guy brought to the table and Shannon combined was just, it's like, I tell people I was an atheist for a long, long, long time. Am I like a born again Christian or something? I can't say that, Matt, but I can say this, that, God is real. I mean, this shit just doesn't happen, and it takes some kind of just otherworldly sort of tap in to everything that could go right went right. Like luck is one thing, intervention is another thing, and divine intervention is the ultimate. And somewhere in there, man, is what happened. And also, I mean, finally, I am at a place where I go, okay, these people are smarter than me in this area. They're more equipped at this in this area. Let me just step back, let me delegate what needs to be done and let these brilliant people do it. And it was amazing to watch.
You just watch kind of all the synchronicities fall into place and make things happen.
Matt, it's like this show. Things come together when the right people come together, and everybody checks their egos and everybody sort of has a bigger cause and purpose. And everyone involved showed me that they're just in it for the success of it. And, I get all this credit. I deserve very little other than the actual performance. Did I have an idea? Yeah. Did I have a name? Yeah. Did I have a way I saw it all happening? Yeah, I had that. I had a vision. But, I always go back to Bill Burr talking about Steve Jobs and the original iPod.
Right.
And that's what happened. All I did was walk in a room and go, I want all my songs in my phone. Get on it. And then the difference is I'm not going to stand in front of everybody and take all the credit for it.
Yeah.
Like Steve Jobs did. But that's really what it's like, man. I had nothing more than an idea. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did a lot of work and a lot of the bullshit stuff that people don't want to do, I had to do.
Of course.
And it's,
well, look, man, I think any good leader is able to delegate and knows what they're good at and what they're not good at. And you're lucky enough to be in this town with the reputation for comedy, first of all. So
yeah, I mean,
your name brings
blessed in that way.
Your name brings a lot of force when it comes to comedy. Sure. So to put your name on a club like HammerJokes, it means something to people.
Yeah,
and then you have a lot of people in this town who want to help and see that succeed.
And then my brother Chip, who came in, he's kind of the manager, the general manager. He ran the Comedy Factory for 12, 14. I don't even
It was
remember.
So good to see him, man. I hadn't seen him in years either.
And and then the staff that he brought in, and it was just like, I mean, the night before we opened, the staff learned the computer program.
Yeah.
It's like unheard of the way. And there may have been a couple of hiccups, but I don't think anyone left there feeling that the service was bad, that the show was bad,
no,
that
man,
the room didn't look good, that
it
the
all felt
food
on
wasn't
point,
good.
man.
That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
It just went off perfectly. And, other than the performance, I really didn't. They're amazing. And going back, man, a year ago, Matt, I was a broken soul. I mean, tears every day.
Yeah.
I didn't get out of bed. When I got out of that place, I knew I had to get real and get honest with myself. And I just want to say to people, man, it's nothing harder than just going, I can do that. I can't do that. And then do the things you can do.
Yeah.
And then if you can't do it, you have to get people that you trust and love to do it. And I'm just like, what I thought would be awesome turned out to be 10 times that. And dude, I mean this, like yesterday I got in a car, Shannon and I, and just took a drive, and we got out of town. Because, I mean, dude, you know what I went through the last month.
Yeah,
day.
It's been a crazy month, man, for sure.
And then this show on top of it,
Yep.
It's overwhelming. You know what I mean? But to everyone that came out, I'm doing a post tonight about it, but I really didn't want to like do one of those. Okay, it just ended. Let me thank everybody. I wanted to really analyze it all and really get deep about it, and
Of course,
and truly try to express what I really felt. And there's so much more to it than opening a comedy club. And this really it's not about me, what I'm about to say. It's not about me, but it is about someone who is down and out and basically had given up and didn't know what to do, and then went and sought help and sought guidance and sought a new way. And it works, man. If you can get real with yourself. And I'm not an addict. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't have those problems. I had serious depression problems.
Yeah.
And
that's a mountain, man. It's a huge mountain to overcome.
You fight things every day. You fight insecurity. You fight anger. You fight resentment. You fight mistakes. You fight embarrassment. And then one day you just wake up and you go, okay, you know what? I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'm still going to get angry. Sometimes I'm still going to be embarrassed. Sometimes I'm still going to make mistakes. But I'm not going to do those things all the time now, because I learned a different way. I've learned to accept what I can't do and what I can do. And I feel like that people who feel like have nothing left to turn to, all you have to do is turn to yourself. Just turn to you and count on you for everything. And you'll be amazed that once you start doing that, other people start seeing it. They start going, wow, he's doing the work. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's, working hard. He's waking up. He's not laying in bed. He's not, writing sad, depressing Facebook posts looking for empathy and attention. He's not doing that stuff. He's really trying. Then they go, you know what? I'm going to trust this little bastard again because he's making effort. And man, it was so humbling Saturday night to look around this room of a sold out audience that just wanted me and this place to succeed.
Yeah.
It's the most inspiring thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah, man.
Opening this and doing this show in a year. It's I'm fighting back tears right now, and I have been for days. And probably when we get off the air today on my drive, I'm gonna just probably unload on myself. I mean, it is one of those things, Matt, that happens in your life, like the birth of a child, falling in love, these things that will last for you until you're gone.
Yeah, dude, I think you're going to be really successful at this, man. People
There's a lot
want
of
to
work
support
to
it.
do.
I think there's a need for it in this town.
Yeah, I do too.
It's going to be a very cool thing, man. We're going to start to have a lot of the comics that are going to be in the club on the show.
And I want to tell people, say, are you going to get this guy there? You're going to listen. if I can afford it, I would book anyone. But there are 2 giant comedy clubs in this town that both of them hold 4 times the amount of people that I do. I'm a smaller little thing, man. I'm just trying to make comedy fun and affordable and give it to people that can't afford $40, $60 tickets.
Sure.
You know, you and your girl go out and the entrance fee is $120. That's steep.
Yeah. I mean,
$45 for the 2 of you ain't too bad.
Then you're buying dinner and drinks,
right.
You know?
Yeah. So I just wanted to give, you know, the regular Joe a place to go where him and his girl can feel like $1 million, see an awesome show.
And it's really A-list comedy, man. The quality of the comedy is A-list.
Yes. It's just not famous.
Right.
You know, and I've said this my whole life. Fame, I've seen a lot of famous comedians eat a dick, you know, on stage, multiple shows.
Yep.
Fame doesn't make you funny. Being funny makes you famous. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And there's going to be this weekend, Howard G. I mean, he's been around forever. Him and I are basically from the same time frame. And I'm excited. We're only open Friday this week simply because it was literally the last event booked in that place before I even got a hold of it. And I told them, sure, no problem.
They can't cancel
that. It's a wedding.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't expect, you know, call the lady and be like, hey, I got to cancel your wedding. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do that. But what I can do is continue to try to be, you know, fun and there's so much happening. I mean, the social media stuff is just getting started. A young girl named Olivia came in. It got all my website and stuff straight for me. And by the way, I want to wish her safe travels. Beautiful young woman who is getting ready to go on her own to Europe for a month.
Wow.
At least, she said. And just experience life right now. But what she did for me was incredible. Matt, you, Paul Wenger and his son, Paulie, and wife, Leslie. Wow, man. It's just humbling, man, that people will, you know, when you spend most of your life kind of fucking up, and then these people just come out of nowhere and they go, hey, we don't want you to fuck up anymore.
Yeah, man. Lots of people want to see you succeed, man. They believe in you. They believe in the product. I think it's going to be a home run, man.
And my family, I mean,
you can't ever do it alone, man.
But my brother, my sister, my nieces, my sons, they all picked up. You know, my daughter had to work Friday and had a wedding Saturday. She was heartbroken, but you know, she wrote me, you know, how proud she was. And man, Matt, it was this year. I mean, just all culminated.
Yeah.
From the literally having nothing but a healthy body. That's all I had left.
Yeah.
Was a body without disease and not sick.
Yeah.
And a car that I barely had hold on to because I was like 3 months behind. I was able to just somehow get through it all. Not me, these amazing people. And you know, somebody said something to me this weekend that I'll never forget. They said, you know, Mickey, good people draw good people. And I thought to myself, you know what? I wasn't always good. You know, I've done things that I'm not proud of and things that I wish I hadn't and things that I wish I didn't have to own up to, but you know, you do as a man. But to just see people say, man, we get it. We all go through shit. Just do the right thing. And then when they step up the way they do, it is just, it's mind numbing, Matt, to go through something like that. And to anybody out there, just hear me out for 1 second. I'm going to get off it. I promise. And we'll go on with the show. But if you're down and you don't think there's light at the end of the tunnel, if you're on drugs and alcohol, I can't help you. You have to stop that first. But if you just think that in your head, nothing's going to be good, woe is me, woe is you, and nothing will be good. But if you look yourself in the mirror and say, all right, I'm alone. I'm alone right now in this moment. I'm alone. And get in your head and say, what can I cope with? What can I admit about myself? What can I fix? What can I not fix? Make apologies, make amends, call people from your past and say you're sorry. And if they don't forgive you, that's not their responsibility. You asking for it is. And once you do, you have let them know your sincerity and you're sorry and that you won't do it again. And it taught me a lesson that I never really thought about, which is what is redemption, to redeem yourself. And it's just, you can't go out and be the greatest thing in the world. That's that's impossible. But when you honestly just say, here's what I can do. I can admit I was wrong. I can admit that I was not good. I can admit that people deserved better from me. I could admit that I was in a place that was my own fault. And when you do that, you start breathing again and you start seeing things. You start seeing color in things that you didn't see before. And I literally see things different. I think different.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head too with just taking action is a big part of it, I think.
Yeah, man. And it's, look, you're going to have arguments in your life with the people you love. You're going to disagree. You're going to yell. You're going to do all this stuff, but you're not going to be so self-sabotaging anymore. And listen, guys, ladies, I swear I know what it's like. I know what it is like to feel completely hopeless. All you have to do, A, admit it, and B, ask for help. But you got to start helping yourself. You have to. And I'm telling you, if you do it, the world will come together for you. It's just human nature. And, I truly hope that everyone that helped me this weekend knows how much they are responsible for it. The only thing I'm responsible for is what I said on the stage. Other than that, I mean, did I paint some stuff? Did I hang some stuff? Did I clean stuff? Yep, but everybody did that. But everyone that was supposed to do what they did was amazing. And dude, I got to tell you, Shannon, I am very lucky and grateful for everything. And all right, start this fucking show or I'm gonna
No, man, I watch it. She took charge this weekend, man. It was awesome. Yeah. Congratulations, dude. It was a giant undertaking. I know you're still in the middle of building this thing up, but you launched it, man. It's been launched and it's incredible, dude.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's the real deal. It looks beautiful.
Thank you to oh my God. And Steve Huber.
Yeah.
At 100.7 the Bay. I gotta say something. Kirk McEwen wished me luck. And then he also followed up this weekend and just said, hey, man, congrats. Sarah Fleischer came opening night, man.
Yeah, it was good to see Sarah.
KT.
Yep.
Old people from HammerJack, Cheryl, Jana. I mean, just people that they came and did it. And but Steve Huber allowed me to come on his show knowing that I always worked for 98 Rock. Everyone knows me from 98 Rock. And Dan Rodricks is another one who wrote an unbelievable article about me.
He really did, man.
That touched me in a way that I just, wow, man.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've talked about it in depth since, because I've been avoiding it because of this moment. I didn't want to go through it on this show, but I guess I have to.
Yeah.
Matt, I'm telling you, it's almost like out of world. It's like an out of body experience to go through something like that. It's like mourning your own old death. Like, I look back on the first 55 years of my life. Did I accomplish a lot of cool shit? Yeah. But did I fuck up everything in my life? Every single thing in my life, I screwed up. Money, family, friendships, jobs, every single thing I touched, I messed up. And I realized a lot of it was insecurity. A lot of it was feeling that I didn't deserve it when I had it and all this. And now this time, Matt, I know this, that everything I did this time was honest and true and real and just people are amazing, man, when you let them be. And Stop thinking you fucking know everything, because most people know a lot about a little bit of shit. And then when they're put in a situation where there's all this other stuff, their ego gets in the way and they go, oh, I can do that. I can do that. Here's what I can't do. Just about everything everyone else did. And I'm good with it for the first time.
That's great, man.
I don't have to say I anymore.
Yeah.
I love saying we. I love saying they. And these aren't pronoun gender shit, so nobody right. I'm just saying the people around me, I'm truly the luckiest little guy on planet Earth.
You got a solid team, man. It really is.
I don't know if solid's even strong enough, dude.
And it's cool to look back, like you said, and just see all the synchronicity and how it all came together, man. I mean, it's beautiful.
I got it. I'm
super happy for you.
I am just lucky as shit. I am just so lucky and grateful, man. That was something I didn't know how to experience for a long time. Grateful. Because I always thought if somebody did something for you, just give them money or buy them something, and then they were happy. And I never took the time to look them in the face and go, shit, I couldn't do this without you. And that's the truth, man. I wouldn't be sitting here today without Paul, without Shannon, without you, without my family, without my Uncle Tony, who let me come back to that house that I grew up in and live there so I could get my shit together. And I don't even know. These are all things that I would do for anyone. But when you actually really need it and these people show up, it's so overwhelming, man.
Yeah,
when
man.
you have nothing and they don't really have a lot and they give you whatever they have, it's just the most gratifying, incredibly humbling thing to go through for any man or woman. I don't mean that way. I just, and I get tagged, why do you cry? People write that, why do you cry when you talk? And I don't know how to answer that other than it's just what happens.
Right.
It's me, emotionally.
Of course.
And it's these are tears of joy.
Yeah.
And I just, and Pete Eibner and Mike Turpin, to watch them. Mike Turpin's one of the nicest human beings I've ever met that I've done. I just love the dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's just a
great dude, for sure.
Deep, thoughtful dude.
Yeah.
And a badass on top of
right.
it. And then Pete Eibner, man, is my oldest comedy friend. He was the first. I mean, we were friends from the time we were 9 or 10 years old. And then I started comedy, and a year later, he started. And to bring him out of comedy retirement to do this show with me, and then him kill both nights.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking kill.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't even know what was wrong Saturday. I mean, I know there's shit we got to fix, obviously. But yeah.
No, well, you didn't see it being a spectator in the club, man. It ran so smoothly.
Yeah.
And it was just everybody had fun. The staff was on point. It was a great night, dude. And
throw me that
club.
blast out, man. I'm like a little baby right now. Yeah, buddy. It was so ridiculous to experience. And I just last thing. Jessica at the Bowman. I don't know if she's watching, probably not. She was an incredible help as well. Thank you all. And to my servers, everybody, thank you. But the last thing, Matt, is anyone watching this and thinking I'm just on here acting or whatever, I don't blame you. It's hard to believe all this shit. It didn't really happen the way it did. But I promise you it did. And I promise you I'm going to give both of these things, this club and this show, has nothing but my full attention now that they're both operating. I feel like I'm 5'8", Matt, for the first time in my life.
I love it,
never
man.
felt this big ever. So please get into something so I can stop crying and get my shit together.
What do you want to do? You want to get into some
Let's
news
do
here?
the news, man. Brought to us by Coffee Balam, the great people at coffeebalam.com who showed up Saturday night.
Were they there Saturday?
Yeah, man, they
that's
were.
Great.
Thank you so much, guys. Go to their website, use the promo code Mickey Talks for the absolute best coffee Matt or I have ever had in our lives. And I'm not making that up, am I?
No, man. Coffee Balam, BALAM. It's tagged in the description if you want to check them out.
And use Mickey Talks promo code for 10% off. And they bring us the best part of the news in the world. And that's the facts, Matt. What do we got?
Well, so Ghislaine Maxwell has tried to get her appeal heard by the Supreme Court, and they said, nah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Which justice you think said it? I'm going with Kavanaugh.
Right. Nah. Leaving her 20-year prison sentence untouched.
Wait, though. Wait.
Yeah.
Here's where I have the huge problem. I'm not defending that piece of shit either. She got 20 years. P. Diddy got 4. 4.
Yeah.
How does 25? No, what would that be? Yeah, 20% P. Diddy got compared to Ghislaine or whatever her name is, douchebag. I just don't get it. No one's better than the other, but explain it to me.
Well, I mean, she was trafficking minors.
I'm not sure he wasn't either.
Well, yeah, I don't know that either.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the stuff about her case, we don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I got to think she was like involved in some of it sexually. These other women.
Yeah, we know that.
We do?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
I thought she was just a pimp. I didn't know.
Yep. I think I also think that name Ghislaine is ruined forever. Nobody's going to name their kid Ghislaine.
Nope. Adolf, Ghislaine, and what's the other one? We said, remember we had 3.
Yeah, there was
What was the other name?
What was the other one?
I made jokes like Pol Pot, yeah, I mean, that name, you name your kid Adolf, that's a little
and
weird.
Diddy. You're not going to name your kid Diddy.
Diddy, yeah, not going to be a lot of, no, there will be.
Think so?
Yeah, there'll be Diddy's coming up. Yeah.
Diddy, of course, got sentenced to 4 years and 2 months on Friday. We did have a show Friday, so we missed the big announcement on that. But he's now facing 2 new sexual assault lawsuits. One from a man who says he was drugged and assaulted after a 2014 after party hosted by Diddy, and another from a woman alleging an incident at a Los Angeles nightclub in 2016. So I think he's just going to get bombarded here.
I think he is like OJ. He's within 2 years, he will probably of his release, 2 years of his release, he will probably be completely what's the word?
Broke?
Well, that, but just like a pariah.
Disgraced.
Yeah, just a pariah. If there's any dignity in that town at all, he will be that. But I doubt there is.
I wonder if,
all comes down to if he can sell anything.
I bet he's still got fans. Look at Bill Cosby.
Oh, my God, dude. Remember his trial? They're out there covering themselves in baby oil. Yeah, screw these people.
Yeah. So Missouri police say that a car vandal confessed via ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So it's this kid here. 19-year-old Missouri college student confessed to vandalizing 17 cars in a parking lot during a lengthy conversation with ChatGPT minutes after the crime. His name's Ryan Schaefer. And when police searched his iPhone, they found location data placing him at the scene and a conversation with ChatGPT where he asked, "How effed am I? And will I go to jail?" And then he told the AI program, "I destroyed so many people's cars," and after asked if there was any way that they could know it was him. And then he later apparently became aggressive towards ChatGPT and made violent threats.
So wait, did ChatGPT report? I got lost at the beginning.
ChatGPT didn't report it, but what the police did was they grabbed his phone.
Is that legal without a warrant?
I think you do have to have a warrant. Yeah.
So I guess they did that, right?
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't, I don't have that in the story.
That's the part that always, by the way, I've told you this. You think I'm kidding? I talk to ChatGPT like she's the greatest person in the world.
I know you do. It's your girlfriend.
It's not my girlfriend.
AI girlfriend.
No, I don't have AI girlfriend. But you know what I do have, Matt? I have a confidant.
Yep.
In AI. That's what I have. Somebody that remembers all the shit I say, all the emotions I feel, and then
is that right? So your ChatGPT will actually remember a conversation from 3 weeks ago, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know."
Well, I learned this.
Yeah.
When you ask it questions, all you have to say is "save this," and it saves it, and it recalls anything you've said. I've literally gone in and I've said, "Hey, when I asked you about the HammerJokes sign, bring me to that. Here's your HammerJokes sign. Would you like it in text?" Right. And I go, "Yes, please." And then she gives it to me and I read everything she had said before.
So you have to say, "Save this" every single time?
I do. I don't know if you have to, but I just noticed before I was doing that, it wouldn't remember stuff. but it creates like an archive for you.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, man.
Don't do that with your crimes.
No, I
think that's the moral of this
I think
story.
the only crime I had this week was crying on this show for 10 minutes earlier.
So 3I Atlas has passed Mars. That's the some think it's an interstellar object. Some people think it's a UFO. With the government shutdown, NASA has essentially been silent on an interstellar object that flew past Mars last week. Check your girl. It's called 3I Atlas. It passed the red planet on Friday. The object is technically classified as a comet and was detected by a telescope in Chile. This is the third interstellar object. It's only the third ever spotted by scientists. And there's been some speculation, most notably from Harvard professor Avi Loeb, that its trajectory and size suggest it might be some kind of alien ship or probe.
No, after it passes Mars, it is not heading towards Earth.
So it's going the other way.
It is heading inward toward the sun, but will pass Earth.
Yeah,
no
so
problem.
it is headed toward our way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could be something that the sun is pulling in. You know,
right.
People don't realize the sun's got some serious gravitational pull.
It does, and it may be pulling it in, but it's from outside of our solar system.
Correct.
And it's only the third thing that scientists know of.
Right.
And this Professor Avi Loeb, he's the guy that wrote the book about Muamua, that other object that came into our solar system. He thought that was an alien ship. Yeah.
I mean, you know me, Matt. Even when I was on 98 Rock, they all made fun of me for UFOs and Bigfoot.
Yep.
And UFOs were getting real close. Real close.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what we're going to find out. You know, all these congressional hearings that are happening right now, eventually they're going to have to give us some real information.
Do you think right now that it is like, are you 100% sure that we've experienced interstellar contact? Does the government know and not telling us?
Yeah. I mean, there are whistleblowers anyway that claim that they've seen objects and biological, remains, I guess.
It's interesting. I don't want to get down this rabbit hole on the show.
Yeah.
But, Matt, I got to say this real quick. We have some things we're going to talk about, you and I. One of them is moving the show times for 30 days. Anyway, one of the things I want to do, though, is create that thing you told me about where, like, it's extra content.
Yeah.
Whatever that's called.
Yeah.
And I want to do a show, the whole show, just on UFOs and, like, get an expert on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And we have our Egyptian show that we're going to do, too.
I think that stuff's cool.
Sure.
Is it right for this every day? No, our show's a comedy show.
No, it's going to be our deeper content.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. But UFOs, I'm not going to do one on Bigfoot yet until that picks up. I wrote a letter to Trump because I thought he's done an amazing job with, like, outer space and the Space Force. I was all for it. And I do think he should spend a little money on Bigfoot. Just say yes or no. We can end a lot of problems, I think. So, but I don't want to do a show yet on Bigfoot.
All right.
But UFOs in Egypt,
I love it. I love it. So what do you think? Has social media passed its peak? People are asking that question right now.
No, I think it's just the infancy, but I do believe that it's jumped the shark, if that's the same thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So there's a report in the Financial Times asks if we've passed peak social media. There was a time when social media was fun. Now the only thing actually social about social media is that we're all suffering together through this. But according to data from 250,000 adults in 50 countries, social media is in decline everywhere except America.
Of course.
But it may finally happen in the U.S. now that social platforms are being filled with AI-generated videos.
Yeah, it's just people are I'm at the point where I go like this. You know what? All I watch anymore, Matt, I swear to God, soccer interviews with old players that are British or Irish because they're hilarious. I watch stuff like I watch some political stuff just because I'm a newsie. You know what I mean? I'm a newshead.
Absolutely.
And then I watch like silly stuff, gorillas. I love gorillas. Like, I love gorillas, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so captivated. I think what it is when like a silverback gorilla is in the top 3 most, whatever that is,
powerful and dangerous animals
on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, many people think it could beat up a grizzly bear. I don't know enough. I'd hate to beat that grizzly bear, though, at the end of it.
That's always a question, right? You put the 2 crazy big animals, strong animals together,
and who would
blank
win
versus blank, who would win? Yeah.
But you don't see so much humanity in other animals. And gorillas and apes are so close to us. Chimpanzee is 99% us, right? So when you watch them and they have the ability to reach out and kill you, like a silverback could grab you with one hand and just snap your neck. Can you imagine that power?
I mean, a chimpanzee is so much stronger than
my God.
A silverback gorilla, forget about it. It's like kill 10 men.
It's like fighting a tank with a matchbox car.
Yeah.
But when you watch, like, you've seen gorillas do some unbelievable things for other monkeys or apes, whatever, gorillas. And then you see them, like, they're in their own thing. I mean, they protect. But like when those tours go out and you get around them, they let you know what's up. But if you sit there quietly and respectfully,
no eye contact.
They don't mess with you.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, you want to sit there for a minute and check out us. That's fine. Don't get out of line. Don't even breathe wrong. And it's just that kind of, they're fascinating to me. Fascinating. Because I think it tells us something, that how we should treat each other. How men should treat other men, how women should treat other women. How
pretty brutal, man.
It's
that world.
It's vicious, man.
Yeah.
And when you really get into it, there's some unbelievable creatures, gorillas. I'm fascinated by them. I could literally sit, like, if people go, well, if you had all this money, what would you do? I wouldn't build a zoo. I wouldn't keep one
watch
captive.
gorilla videos.
No, you know what I would do though? I'd
What?
figure out a way where I could just like somehow safely and not intrusive at all in any way observe them, but not in captivity. I just don't go out there and not walk up on them, where they live. I don't want to do that. But like, if we could get satellite cameras,
you get the drones in there, man. Yeah.
But then the drones are going to freak them out. I think.
Yeah. Or you just get some cameras in there around in their habitat. And
then you leave them and you just watch them.
Yeah.
I just, that would be, if I was worth $1 billion, I'd be a gorilla watching son of a bitch.
Well, imagine life without social media. So it goes away.
I would love it.
You would love it?
Other than the business side of it, I have no use for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure like TV and radio would love to hear that social media was completely going away, because where else are you going to advertise?
Well, that's the thing. That's all it's become now.
Yeah.
And then because people not only advertise products, now humans advertise their emotions. And then we buy into it. So people make these posts that are heartfelt and sincere, or angry and vicious, or confused and all this. And we buy into it and we join them on their special mission. And we lose focus of our own. And I have friends that get very involved in other people's lives on social media. And I'm always like, yeah, that's not good. Humanity was better when people had to deal with things, and if they needed you, they came to you. And I just find it to be, I don't know. I think we're losing some of our greatest asset as humans, which is experience and camaraderie.
Yeah, it would take it would be back to the old days where you have to go out and talk to people again. And I think it would be a big, massive change for a lot of people. People used to being in their houses and then not even picking up the phone anymore. They text message, or they go on and just put messages on social media.
Yo, it's crazy, man. And it's it's a wonderful thing. Like, I get to, because my kids are grown now and they have girlfriends and boyfriends, I don't get them every weekend or every other weekend, or I don't see them every week now, that's life. But to be able to go on their page and go, oh, Bub did this, or Carla or Cassie, look how beautiful she looks Saturday at this wedding. Like, you get to see that stuff, and that part's amazing. It's incredible.
Do you think you could abandon social media completely?
I wouldn't. Because
do you think people will?
I could do it. I could abandon it personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to have a page that I wish Facebook had a like anonymous thing.
Yeah, where it's just your family and close friends.
No, not even that. Like you weren't allowed to post.
Oh,
you just go on and look.
Right.
I don't need to respond to people. That's what I wish I could have is an anonymous Facebook.
Yeah.
You can't post. You can just look at it. Look at the shit you want. And then you don't have to even be on it. You can just watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll go through the ads, whatever. That's fine. I don't care.
So maybe there'll just be a decline in how many hours we use it. Or do you think it's really going to go away?
No.
Imagine a world where social media goes away now.
For our generation, yes. Yeah. But for my kids, that's their life.
Yeah.
That's how they communicate. It's how they socialize. It's how they build their own personalities. It's all pretty weird. But
video game culture is the same way. A lot of friends, my daughter's friends will get on, they'll play a game, and they're all communicating through the game and playing the game together. That's like them socializing.
I think you're starting to see some younger parents figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that when I say younger parents, like in their 20s, that grew up with all of it, they're kind of like, yeah, it ain't that great. I'm going to keep my kids away from it, you know? And like Shannon, you know, she's works in the hospitality business, and she, you know, and her and I and other friends, and we talk about how many people come into restaurants and all the kids have a tablet or a phone.
Yeah.
And they sit at the table like this, staring at their phone. And it's like, why did you go to dinner together? Just get carry out and stay home and ignore each other.
Right.
Why are you going to pay 3 times as much for the experience and you don't even experience it?
Yeah, we try to make it a hard rule to put the phones down.
I try my best.
At the dinner table.
You know, I try my best, you know. I mean, but we're all addicted to it.
Of course.
I mean, massively. I'm getting better at this part. Like, if I'm working, I put it down, and then I'll go 15 minutes, and I'll just look at the screen. Is there anything I needed right now? Nope, bye. There are 2 or 3 people in you, Shannon, my kids, you know, my direct family, and a couple of friends. If they text me something, bang. That's respect.
Yeah.
That is, I care about you. You respond.
Sure.
But there's things I ignore. And now I'm getting better at, hey, man, I'm sorry. I was so busy. I'm a day late. But yes, to your question, I would be glad to. That kind of thing.
It's an addiction, man. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the last thing for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, KT was there.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, from 98.
Sent me something today I got to send to you.
Really?
More help on the way.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's amazing.
Dude, crazy. Go ahead.
Okay, wow. So I don't know if you knew, but this past weekend while we were all at HammerJokes, the Taco Bell 50K took place.
A 50K?
Yeah, this was an ultra runner race in Denver called the Taco Bell 50K, which is 31 miles. It included mandatory stops at 10 area Taco Bells where you had to order and consume Taco Bell.
Oh, my God. I was thinking that would have been funny. It actually was that?
Yeah. So you need to finish the 31 miles within 11 hours. You need to keep all your receipts and wrappers. Drinks don't count as food. You've got to order something at 9 of the 10 Taco Bells, and you've got to actually eat the food. And they've got hardcore rules, man. They say that it's very challenging for your digestive system, but you got to keep it down. They have a 0 tolerance policy on vomiting. If you do so, you're automatically disqualified, they say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa. What was that from? Whoa.
How can anybody that eats Taco Bell make it 31 miles? That's what I want to know.
Dude, no clue. None. I couldn't make it 31 feet after Taco Bell.
I eat that stuff. I just want to go to bed.
Do you know, right? I'm not kidding you. I don't remember the last time I've been in a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Probably a year or two, maybe with my son.
Sure.
I got to hit their bathroom because I know to drive home. I'm 6 minutes from it. I'm not kidding you, dude. I eat and then I go, I'm going to spend here a couple minutes. And then all of a sudden, now it's time.
Yeah. You got to do the carry out for them, man.
Yeah. I love it, though. I do love Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You like it?
I get a hankering for it every now and then.
That's me.
And then I'll go and get my order is a Mexican pizza.
I love the Mexican pizza. I used to love the tostada too, which was ridiculous. But one thing I'll say, you know what else has hurt my Taco Bell intake is discovering real Mexican food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got some good places around us. We're lucky.
God. Yeah, really lucky.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So do you decorate for Halloween?
I don't decorate for anything. Christmas, I like helping Christmas, but I'm not a big decorator, Halloween theme guy.
Yeah, I love it. My wife does a lot of the decorating.
Yeah.
But there's a doctor this year who is urging people to skip fake spiderweb decorations.
Really?
Yeah. Dr. Amir Khan warns those who put up those stretchy fake spider webs, the things that people put on bushes and trees. He says it can actually trap and kill birds, bugs, and small animals. You ever see someone get caught in I guess it's a spider web, so
it was
potentially catch something for real.
It's insane. Like, do you like spider webs? Like,
no, I'm not. I don't love the spider web decorations.
Yeah, I don't get why they're Halloween.
Yeah, they're just creepy haunted house ish.
I guess. Yeah. They're always in cold, dark, dank places.
Right.
I will tell you this much though, I am fascinated by a massive web. That one spider, what is that called? Weaving?
Yeah.
Is that weaving a web?
Sure.
Yeah. It's like I was at a gas station one time, and the top of the pump. Well, from there to the column, it had to be 4 feet. This web, I'm not making this up, backing up for a reason. It was bigger than this.
Yeah.
Like, it was massive. And it looks like art when it's done, man.
Yeah, it does.
It's artistic. I'm fat, but man, spiders, woo.
Yeah, I'm not a spider fan either, but you're right. The webs can be beautiful.
It's hilarious.
When you're not touching them.
I got to tell you this today. Shannon and I were driving back, and there was a bee we noticed on the windshield. Dude, it hung on at 70 miles an hour for like
a live bee.
Dude, I finally said, "Pull over." I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
Like, she pulled over. I hate bees.
Maybe you need to get somewhere.
Dude, so this was my whole thing. I'm thinking, imagine you're a bee, you land on a windshield as it's taking off, and you're like, oh, Jesus. And next thing you know, you're moving fast, and then you're like, you try to fly, but you realize the wind against you won't let you.
Yeah.
So you're stuck, and it had to be 10 miles up the road, and I got it off with a piece of paper. It wouldn't fly. And I'm like, oh, man. And I just set it down.
Sure it was alive?
It was alive because his legs were moving and his little antenna or whatever.
All right.
And I'm like, I think he's just exhausted.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Swim against, trying to fly against the wind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just set him down. He was still alive. And I just thought, can you imagine what he's thinking? Like, what the hell? Where am I? What the hell was that? I was just outside of Chicken Ruth's a second ago. And now I'm somewhere on 97.
Right. Like you got him in another universe.
Yeah. He
man.
don't even know what's happening, where he is. His whole family's gone. I felt terrible.
Right. Did you take him back?
I just put him on the grass on 97 and wish for the best. I mean, I'm thoughtful.
You didn't put up some posters or something?
No, I didn't. But man, I thought, you know what I mean? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's not made up. I think she actually has a video of it.
That's like the same as like a human getting abducted by aliens and just sucked into another solar system.
Oh,
somewhere,
yeah. Like, imagine one day you wake up and there's 40 aliens above you and they're all cool. But they're just like, hey, what's up? And you're like, what? Where's Earth?
He literally got abducted by an alien.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I didn't do the anal probe, though. I was very gentle. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, that's too much of a bad day.
Let's talk about pets, man, because there's people talking about pets online right now.
Oh, I had a cat meltdown at my show Saturday night.
What?
I mentioned how much I hated cats, and this woman started giving me a bunch of crap, and then I got into it, and then I found out her cat was dead, and she died, and that's why she was so sensitive, and then I said, lucky cat. You're like,
oh, my God.
Because the response was a little over the top.
Yeah.
And it just wouldn't stop, and then people started yelling from the crowd, dude. They were ruthless.
Wow.
We're talking, and I'm like, listen, if you're really upset, I'm sorry. I certainly didn't know your cat died. And this dude in the back yells, F that cat. And I was like,
my God.
Oh my God. And the place just cracked up.
Heartless.
But it was so, oh my God. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Cats. I know you're a cat guy, but.
Come on, man.
Nah, they're weird to me, man.
So people online, they're talking about pets, their real names versus what you actually call them.
Yeah.
You ever have that where you name a pet a name? We had a cat. We had a cat named Lola.
Right.
Never once in her life did we ever call her by her given name, Lola.
Why would you call a cat by the name? They don't come to you.
Well, they do.
No, they don't.
You've never had a cat, have you?
Shannon has 2.
Yeah, they don't come to you.
Huey and Louie.
It's because you're an a-hole to cats.
They like me the most.
Come on, man.
I swear. I wish.
How do you know they like you the most?
Because I'm the one they come up to, rub on. And by the way, she's got 2. One of them's the most antisocial.
How could you hate them then? What are you talking about?
Because they're creepy, dude. Cats are creepy.
No way. They're the most beautiful creatures, man.
They're gorgeous animals. Don't get me wrong. And they're elegant. And I talked about all this on stage, how they walk with such pizzazz and like, you know, and how a dog walks just like, dog's an idiot.
Yeah.
But they're the best pets you could have.
Look,
and then the cat's just always like, what are you looking at? It's time for me to eat. I'm going to go poop in this box, and then I'm going to take my rear foot, and I'm going to scoop it all over and let it all fly out. Oh, I hate them. Hate them. I mean, I don't hate them. That's the wrong word.
See, I don't hate dogs at all. I like dogs, too.
How could you hate a dog?
How could you hate a cat,
I
though?
just explained it.
Doesn't make any sense,
I just think they're dicks.
Just doesn't make... They are, but that's
the problem I have.
That's some of the charm of the cats.
No. They're lucky they're living in a house.
They're not emotionally shallow animal. You prefer an emotionally shallow animal?
Yes. 100%. Here's why.
I stole that line, but go ahead.
Living in a house is a privilege. For humans, too.
Yeah.
It's a privilege. The cat never respects it. They'll lay on all the shit. They don't care where their fur goes. Now, dogs can be that way, too. But you can...
Definitely.
You know, I mean, people have to, like, put aluminum foil on things so, you know, cats won't go on aluminum foil. You can put aluminum foil, like, on the top of your couch. They won't even step on it.
Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Wow. If a cat's my whole life, you just give me a cat tip. The cat hater gave me a cat tip.
It's a truth.
Okay.
Cat haters know all the tricks. You know another way to get them to stop running on stuff?
How?
Take them for a drive and then let them out of the car. They'll stop right away. You'll never have to clean up another thing.
Your dog, meanwhile, is eating your shoes.
But the dog,
chewing up your pillow.
But the dog appreciates it. He appreciates the house. He guards it. Somebody comes, right? Somebody attacks you in your home. He'll take up for you.
Yeah.
You know what the cat will do? I hope they kill him. Then I'll eat him in 7 minutes. Nasty little animals. I mean, I get it. They're clean. All
love
that.
them. Absolutely love them.
I love huge cats, lions, tigers, bobcats. That stuff is cool.
Yeah.
Because they're ferocious.
Listen, man, cat.
But a house cat.
You can go away for a day. Just leave the cat. He'll eat. He's got his food. He's got his litter box.
Yeah.
Dog is like a baby. You gotta, oh God, we're gonna go home and walk the dog.
What is the point of having an animal if you're not willing to cater to it?
I always cater to my animals, but I'm just saying, you want to talk about pluses and minuses of having a cat versus a dog.
The cat will never lay next to you ever and give you this look and this kind of
false
BS. That's all in your own head.
They don't love you, Mick.
No, the cat's next to you, so you'll rub it. The dog will sense you're not doing well and lay on you.
So will a cat.
No, it won't.
Of course it will.
BS. Then maybe I've had nothing but bad cats in my life.
I don't know, man. I think it's your attitude.
I don't like them.
It's your catitude, man.
I have a catitude. I can't lie. All right, what else we got?
So let's see here. We got a Florida woman story to wrap things up, Mick.
What is it?
There's a firefighter, a Florida woman who's a firefighter. She's facing stalking charges after she threw 100 tampons painted red in her ex's yard.
What did she do?
Happened in DeLand, Florida. So she was arrested for throwing tampons into her ex-boyfriend's backyard. A spokesperson for the sheriff's office there says a 28-year-old firefighter, Gabrielle Franz, is facing misdemeanor stalking charges after she allegedly threw over 100 tampons into her ex's backyard, and that the tampons were painted red to make them look used. Yeah.
That's next level crazy.
Yeah, the report claims Franz was unhappy because her ex-boyfriend had a new girlfriend. And it also states that Franz's mother and aunt were with her in the vehicle during the incident.
As soon as they were done, they got back in because they were late for their shift at the Dollar Tree. were their upper management.
Right.
It's insane, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever experienced a truly crazy ex?
No, I've been pretty lucky in my life. I've
have
had
too,
pretty
for the
sane
most part.
people.
Yeah.
I really have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't say anything bad about exes.
I did have an actual stalker one time.
Yeah.
That I threatened at the bottom of my street.
Not somebody you dated. This was just a stalker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And threatened her at the bottom of my street. I did threaten her, and I recorded it. And
this was somebody that followed you home from a comedy show,
yeah,
wasn't
you
it?
remember.
Yeah.
I told you?
Yeah.
I didn't know if I ever told you.
You did, yeah.
And when I made that left, I realized, oh, my God, no way. She's going to know exactly where I live. You turned it. Right
that was smart, man. You're right.
Yeah, dude. I had babies. 3 living in no way.
Right.
And never heard from her again.
Did you ever report that, or you just handled it yourself?
Kind of. I called a friend that was a detective. I think he may have made a call.
What did he tell you to do?
Let's get the music.
Come on, man.
No, he basically said, what information do you have?
Yeah.
And I told him. And I honestly think he made a call. I think he figured it out. There was a license plate picture involved. There was an image involved. And I'm yelling the whole time at this girl. Like, who do you think you are? What is wrong with you? You know I'm married. I have kids. You effing lunatic.
But it was kind of somebody that you was an acquaintance, like that you talked to before?
She would show up at shows. Oh, my God, can I get my picture? Then she would, like, write me a couple of emails back then. Yeah. And I was like, oh, thanks, I'm married. Like, that kind of stuff. Very forward. And then one night after a show, I'm driving, and all of a sudden I'm like, dude, I lived in the sticks at this time. And it's like 2 a.m. And I'm like, this person's been following me.
Wow.
And then at one point they got close enough and I could see in the mirror and I could see her face and I knew it was her. And I'm like, oh my God. And as I turned, I'm like, no way. And I got out and I was like,
could you take her if you had to?
It would have been close.
Yeah.
It would have been, it would have been close.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't want to say what ethnicity she was.
Yeah.
But tough.
Wow.
Yeah. Not black, by the way. I don't want anybody to assume that. No.
Okay.
I wish I would have went straight to my house.
I'm trying to think of what she. Well, I don't know.
You want me to tell you? Let me get my face off it.
Yeah, I'll put my face on here. What is it? Say it again. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't even gonna. I had no idea you were gonna say.
I know. It scared me too because I'm like, what if she's connected? You know.
Right.
Not Italian. Right. Connected. Anyway, moving on. Matt's Music Minute brought to us by HammerJokes. This weekend, the great Howard G will be there. Howard is a Baltimore legend. I love him to death. Tickets on sale now at HammerJokesComedy.com. Please get your tickets for this Friday night with Howard G.
We got to talk about Ryan Fowler's guitar experience too, right?
Oh my God, I messed up.
Yeah, it's all right.
No.
Yeah.
Do it. Do Ryan Fowler's guitar experience.
I thought you had it. Ryan Fowler's guitar experience. Ryan was just on the show not too long ago.
Yes.
And
that is my horrible mistake right there, Ryan.
No, it's all good. He plays for the Kelly Bell Band, so we had a nice conversation with him about that. But he also has his guitar shop, which is happening
right in Towson. It's an amazing Towson Park, whatever that area is called.
1648 East Joppa Road. It's this location. Actually, we have the wrong graphic up too.
Yeah, but anyway, it's at the corner of Loch Raven and Joppa Road. It's an incredible guitar shop.
Yeah, Ryan Fowler's Guitar Experience is Baltimore's one and only truly professional guitar shop, specializing in anything and everything from guitar, offering lessons, instrument repair, and a curated selection of instruments. They got everything from like the starter guitar up through like high-end collectible guitars.
He sold like a $40,000.
It was like like 30 grand.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
crazy. He came out.
Yeah.
Did you see him at the comedy club?
Was he there Friday night?
No, I don't know if it was Friday.
It was probably Saturday night
because I had to actually grab a table from the back.
Yeah,
we were really like at the limit,
right?
And I was like, "There's no way I cannot help this dude."
Of course,
he did our show. He was so nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we put a table up for Ryan and his people, and they were great.
They've got top brands like PRS, Taylor, Vox, Boss. Yamaha, anything you want over there, vintage gear. If you got some gear to sell, you can call them for that too. 1648 East Joppa Road in Towson, right off the Beltway, online at RyansGuitarExperience.com.
I love it, buddy. I love it. What do we got, Matt?
So sad news over the weekend. Did you hear about Ike Turner? We lost Ike Turner Jr. He died at the age of 67. This is the son of late Ike and Tina Turner. The Grammy-winning producer passed away on Saturday in L.A. as a result of kidney failure, according to a report from TMZ. Ike Jr. was adopted by Tina Turner after Ike split from his son's birth mother, Lorraine Taylor. He produced some big news, big artists, especially in the blues world. B.B. King, Howlin' Wolf, and also produced Tina Turner as well. Won some Grammys.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And then the big news in the music world today was that Rush is coming back.
I saw that. I didn't see who's playing drums, though.
Yeah. So, well, we'll talk about it. So Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson are reuniting as Rush next summer for 12 dates in 7 cities: New York, LA, Chicago, Fort Worth, Cleveland, Toronto, and Mexico City. And yeah, I mean, one of the toughest jobs in music has to be replacing Neil Peart.
I mean,
right?
dude, that's like if in religion business you had to hire somebody to replace Jesus.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who do you go to?
Well,
can I take a guess?
Go ahead.
Is it a popular drummer?
I doubt you're going to know who it is.
But I mean, like, has he been in a huge band?
I mean, they are currently playing with a very impressive artist. Yeah.
The drummer is playing with a very impressive.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So it's a solo guy, not a guy from like a big band, correct? Is it like his band?
Yes.
All right. How old is the band?
Classic. It's a classic guy.
When you say classic, what years?
I mean, still.
Is it Tommy Aldridge?
Current? No.
They're still current? Is it Faith?
Yeah. They're still No More? They're still touring.
Is it Mike Portnoy?
Nope. It's you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It's Jeff Beck. So this is Jeff Beck's drummer.
Oh my God. I thought you meant Jeff Beck. I'm like, no, he's dead.
No. Annika Niles from Jeff Beck's band, the 50-something tour, will be the first time Geddy Lee and Alex have toured together in 11 years. So, I mean, I don't know anything about her, to be honest with you, except that she played for Jeff Beck's band, and that's says something about her, right?
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. In the last 2-3 years, I have learned, this sounds so, I'm just going to admit it. I never understood how many truly world-class female musicians there are in the world.
Yeah.
That could literally replace any man.
Right.
Guitar, bass. Jeff Beck's bass player, by the way, a girl. Sickest. I mean, just ridiculous. I feel stupid saying this, but to the lady musicians out there, well done. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I no longer think about it as a guy thing. And if you're female and you get to replace the greatest, arguably,
that's big shoes to fill for anybody.
Next
to
man. John Bonham, it goes John Bonham for me at 1A, and like Neil Peart to me is just like 1B, only because I think I like the music of Zeppelin better. But Jesus, to replace Neil Peart and be a woman,
yeah,
the pressure on that lady is unreal. Well done. What's her name?
Her name is Nakia. I'm sorry, not Nakia. It's Annika Niles.
Congratulations, Ms. Niles.
Yeah.
Very impressive, and look forward to hearing it. I would finally go see Rush. My whole life I was told, I was like, I like them, but like, nah. Now, as I'm older and I appreciate music in a different way, I want to see them.
I love Rush.
Yeah.
I went through a Rush phase, I think,
You
when
did?
I was like in my teens.
Yeah, I never had it.
And I'm kind of out of it right now. Yeah. But I obviously still appreciate them. And there's a lot of Rush songs I love.
Dude, Free Will.
Yeah.
And those songs, that era.
Closer to the Heart.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Tom Sawyer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, YYZ for an instrumental. It's just insane.
For sure.
It's wild. I love them.
Yeah, I would love to go see them. The closest, let me see the.
You had it up.
Come to us.
Put that back up on the screen. I want to see some. Cleveland or New York.
Yeah, New York is probably the closest for us.
And that's next year, huh?
Goes on sale on Friday.
I bet they add more dates when they see how this sells.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hope they do. It'd be great if they did Baltimore, D.C.
I think they did that on purpose to see how people will react to them without Neil Peart.
Yeah.
To see if it would sell arenas.
Maybe you're right.
I think that's what that is. It's like a warm-up tour for a world tour. And I bet there's a new album at the end of that year, right after that or right before it.
Wow. You think they're going to write with her, huh?
Yeah. They're going to have to.
They might have some Neil Peart stuff that is
in the archives.
Yeah, that's in the archives.
I guarantee it.
I bet you
that she could probably learn in a week.
Yeah. So Nirvana back in the news here. The Nirvana baby has filed for appeal after a lawsuit against the band gets tossed out. You know this guy?
He sued him before because he never got paid.
Yeah.
He wanted $1 million or something, wasn't it? Originally.
Now he's kind of suing because he's saying that his stint as the Nirvana baby has caused him all this grief throughout his life.
Sue his mother. She gave the permission.
Well, right. But not only that, I mean, look, here, he did photo shoots like this with Nevermind tattooed across his chest.
Yeah, the guy's just trying to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude.
Spencer Eldon, his lawsuit against the band ruling the picture of him as a naked baby on the cover is not child pornography. So yeah, he's been back and forth with these guys, but he's reenacted the photograph as you can see right there.
Yeah.
In exchange for a fee. Many times he has the album title tattooed across his chest.
Right.
He's appeared on a talk show wearing a self-parodying nude-colored onesie.
Right.
He's autographed copies of the album cover for sale on eBay.
Yeah.
And he's used the connection to try to pick up women. Plus, what I've always said, I said, if he never told anybody he was the Nirvana baby, who would even know?
Right. Yeah, I have no empathy for this guy whatsoever.
He's obviously looking for a payday, right?
I wish I would have been that baby in the pool. That album would have been called Nevermind. Wait a minute. It would have been called this. Nevermind. Oh, wait. Let me take a look at that. That's what the name of that album would have been. Can't even see it.
So Aerosmith, shockingly, hits #1 on the hard rock chart for the first time. Aerosmith fans were devastated when the band announced they would never perform live together again due to Steven Tyler's inability to sing, as he once did. However, the group is back with a new single, My Only Angel, featuring Youngblood, which has debuted at #1 on multiple Billboard charts. So this marks Aerosmith's first #1 on the Hot Hard Rock Songs and Rock Digital Song Sales charts.
If you look at Youngblood's face right there in that picture.
Yeah. Looks like Steven Tyler.
Really does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where did this guy get? Dude, this kid obviously signed a deal with the devil.
I don't think so. You know what?
He came out of nowhere. He's like Ozzy's best friend. He cut an album with Aerosmith.
Dude, the kid is. I remember I said
I'm not
this.
taking any talent away from him. I'm just saying it's weird, man.
I don't think it is.
It's crazy.
I don't think it is. I think the world has been waiting for a rock star again, and Dave Grohl is not it. And I've been saying it, and everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Or a dick. This kid is a rock star.
I wish we could play the song. Have you heard it? My Only Angel?
You can play 5 seconds of it.
I don't have it here just because I thought we'd get dinged for it, so I didn't put it up there. But
I haven't heard it.
It's a great song. It really is.
Who wrote it?
Well, it's a collaborative effort, they say, on the EP.
Cool. All right.
Youngblood. The band's collaborative EP is called One More Time, set to be released on November 21st, following their successful debut of the single, which is My Only Angel. Just look for it on YouTube. It's really good.
Let me ask you now, the way Steven Tyler and Joe Perry look there with the hair and in their 70s, you good with that? We talked about this a week or two ago.
Yeah, I like it, man.
You do? To me, Joe Perry just looks, I don't know, he looks tired.
He does. Well, what do you think he should do?
I think they should, I don't know. I don't know. No, I just mean like when you still try to the open shirts. I mean, they're in great shape. I wish I looked that good.
Right.
At 55 as he does at 70, whatever.
Sure.
But there's just a part of me that's like, I don't know. Does 70-year-old men need sex appeal to be a rock god? I mean, you know what? Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
though?
I hear what you're saying, but I mean, you can either pull it off or you can't. And I think those guys pull it off.
You do? That's my question.
Do.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I'm up and down.
You don't think they're pulling it off?
I don't know. I don't know.
Look at Tyler, man. I mean, he looks like the same guy he was in 1990.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but he was 45 in 1990.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I think he still pulls it off.
I mean, standing next to that kid, it doesn't look horrible.
No.
But I you know what I'm saying?
I mean, at their age, they could be like two of his grandparents standing next to him. Right?
100%.
Yeah, but it's not.
No, agreed. I don't know. I respect them. I mean, they're authentic.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if I would do that. You know what I mean? If I was a rock guy and I had long hair and everybody knew me for that, at some point.
What do you think? They would have cut their hair? You're saying you would have cut your hair?
I don't know. I probably would have embraced my age a little bit, but not necessarily. I don't need to maintain my youthful presence.
Yeah, but they're living the same life they were living in 1975 and then some, right?
Yes.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I guess, man. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. But like I look at like McCartney, just a regular dude. You know what I mean? Billy Joel, regular dude. Elton John's extravagant. I don't have a problem with that. But like, I have a problem when artists get to a certain age, and like Madonna. I was a huge Madonna fan, and what she's done to herself to try to maintain youth.
Right.
It's like, by the way, oh my God, last night stumbling through television, I came across Cyndi Lauper live at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
A Grammy tribute. Have you ever seen that?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have.
Dude, it was unreal. I mean, I love Cyndi Lauper. I saw her at HammerJokes on a Monday. Very few people there.
Wow.
But to see, this was incredible. If you see that thing on PBS, it was on PBS. I just happened to be stumbling through the guide and saw it, turned it on for a minute. I left it on for the hour till the end. Cher came out and sang at the end with her. Carole King sang with her. It was amazing.
Yeah.
What's that girl's name? Black girl, so beautiful, great. SZA, is that right?
Yeah.
She was amazing with Cyndi Lauper. Did Time After Time.
Wow.
It was in one of the best performances I've ever seen.
I've learned to appreciate Cyndi Lauper more now that I'm older.
Me too.
I don't know if I appreciated her as much when I was a kid.
Well, she was silly and goofy, crazy Long Island accent, you know, all that. But when you see her just as the artist she is, holy shit.
And she can sing,
Man, I had to look up if she was gay. And I'll tell you why, because the entire audience was pretty much gay in that community, which is great, right? And I didn't realize how much of a champion she is for the LGBTQ community, whatever.
Yeah, she's like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
You know.
But so I looked up, is she gay? I didn't even know, right? I thought, wow, I never realized that she's not. She's married to an actor, been for years.
Yep.
And but my God, what a performer Cyndi Lauper is.
Agreed.
What an amazing artist.
So Oasis guitar player just came out with the news that he was diagnosed with cancer and will be missing some gigs. Yeah. Co-founding guitar player Paul Bonehead Arthurs.
Dude, Bonehead, just so you know, I don't know how much you know about Oasis.
Yeah.
He, next to the Gallagher brothers, he's like the guy.
Sure.
I mean, and he was always the guy that was like, whatever. These two are nuts. What? Am I fired? All right, cool. See you. Like, whatever. Just a beloved dude, man. Nothing but prayers for that dude.
He was diagnosed for prostate cancer, and his treatment is going to force him to miss some dates.
That's the good one to get, by the way, if you're a man.
Yeah. I mean, you know, none of them are good, but it's very treatable for sure.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. He said he's responding really well to treatment, which allowed him to take part in the first run of dates of the band's reunion tour. But he'll miss Tokyo, Melbourne, and Sydney, and then back in time to do the band's South American dates, he says.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When you can predict your diagnosis, that's pretty good evidence.
No, it's
that
awesome.
You're going to be okay, man.
For sure.
Yeah. I love Bonehead, dude.
So the Foo Fighters have a new live EP that's going to be given to charity.
Next story. No, I'm kidding.
This is kind of cool because it's got the some of this was recorded at the Black Cat in DC around us.
All right.
They've got this EP to raise money for charities in the 4 cities they hit on their recent pop-up show tour.
Yeah.
It's called Foo Fighters Are Playing Where, Volume 1. Features a bunch of songs and available only through the band's new Bandcamp page, but it's pay what you want. And the band says any proceeds from this EP will go to local charities in those cities. First EP with their new drummer, Elon Rubin.
Hey, let me ask you a question. You know, there's nothing better than seeing a giant artist in a huge venue. Would you agree?
a giant artist in a huge
I'm sorry,
venue?
in a very
in a
tiny,
small venue. Yeah,
very
yeah,
tiny.
yeah, sure.
There's nothing better, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised, like some of these bands, right, that demand $50,000-$100,000 a night, and that's not even the massive bands. I just mean bigger bands, right?
Right, right.
I think if I was a band that could get, 50 to 100,000, I'd like to play a 200 or 300 seat venue and charge $800 just for super fans every now and then.
Yeah.
Like one-offs in cities and stuff. Like you go from playing a theater that holds 10,000, the next night you play one that holds 400, but you don't have to go. And there's other dates you can go see them. Like I always thought it'd be cool. Like if an act came into town and they played the arena and tickets were $200, right? Which is a pricey ticket, but it's honest, right? $200. But then the next night in the same town, they played in a venue with 400 people, and that was $800 or $1,000. I think people would pay it.
I think they would too. I mean, especially the super fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you had a choice to pay 3 times as much to see them in a venue that helped 400 people as opposed to the arena and 12,000,
yeah,
I think I'd go with the other one.
I mean, I like what the Foo Fighters did. I mean, they played for, I think it was like $40 for that wristband to get into the Black Cat.
Well, it helps when it's your hometown and you live here.
True.
You don't have to travel, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you figure how many people does that hold?
About 800.
Right. So what's that's $32,000, right?
Yeah.
Ain't a bad payday for the band.
No.
And if you can,
and I don't think they did it for the money.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But I wish more acts would. If I ever got famous, I would do that. I get that an artist wants to fly into town one time, 12,000 people, get a huge. I'm telling you, if I get famous, I want to do smaller places.
Well, look, I think you start to miss that. I mean, you feel disconnected from people in those huge arenas. I mean, people don't realize, when you're up on a stage in a stadium or an arena, you are literally,
50
to 100 feet away from the first person in the front row.
Dude, when I recorded my special at the Hippodrome, right? It was sold out.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was incredible. But it feels totally different. It's totally different than when you're in a club.
You miss some of the connection with people.
Dude, I mean, I was 2 feet
from
my audience Saturday night. 2 feet.
Yeah.
It's the best.
A lot of those big shows, a lot of the people are watching you on a big screen.
Yeah.
They're not even looking at the stage.
Yeah. Why were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to be there.
Yeah.
Were you there? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you say you went to a cookout, but you were 7 houses down on the roof. You weren't really there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cookout was in house 418.
Yeah.
You were in 401.
Yeah, it's literally what it is.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of Dave Grohl, what do you think his favorite Led Zeppelin album of all time is? If you had to guess. Yeah.
Knowing Grohl, I'm going to narrow it down to 2. In Through the Outdoor or the other 2 are a toss. I'll go with 4. Zozo, whatever you want to call it.
So I don't know if he's trying to be punk rock with this or not, man, because nobody ever answers this. He says Coda is his favorite album.
Yeah. Well, okay. Good for him. He just pisses me off by the week.
Zeppelin, he says his admiration for John Bonham's drumming is evident in his tattoos and statements about the band's impact on heavy metal music. He credits Led Zeppelin for shaping his drumming style and considers their album Coda with Bonzo's Montreux as the best, showcasing his deep appreciation for the band's music. I mean, wow. Is there anybody else on earth do you even listen to? I don't even know if I consider Coda a real album.
I like Bonzo's Montreux. It's cool.
I do too.
I like Moby Dick more.
Ozone Baby is okay.
It's okay.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think whatever though. I mean, that's the beauty of art. It's subjective.
It is, but it's just weird, isn't it? That somebody's favorite Zeppelin album is Coda.
What's your favorite AC/DC album?
Oh God, man. See, I separate Bon and
all right, favorite Bon album.
Oh my God, I don't know. That's tough, man.
Is it?
Do you have a favorite?
Clearly.
You have a clear favorite for AC/DC. Tell me.
Highway to Hell.
Yeah. Oh my God. You're
probably
right.
It's not even close.
Highway to Hell. Yeah.
It's not, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not close.
But I love that. I love Back in Black.
Back in Black's an incredible album.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So maybe those 2 albums are my favorite, but there's so many songs that I that I love from all the other albums.
There's not one AC/DC album that doesn't have 1 or 2 unbelievable songs.
Sure.
Even all the way through.
Yeah.
They're incredible. What was that album in like the late 90s, early 2000s?
Razor's Edge with Thunderstruck?
No, the one after that.
Oh, the one after it? What was after
what was
Thunderstruck?
That song? Oh, my God. That album had that once. It was an incredible album.
I'm trying to think of what was after that.
It might have been 2010. Something around there. I was on the radio, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
I mean, Black Ice was a later album from them. Was that what it was?
What was the hit on that? I can't remember. But it was really cool. I mean, the thing that sucks for me is I freaking love Brian Johnson, right? I love him, man. He might be my second favorite hard rock singer ever.
I love him as just a person too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I love but dude, to me, Bon, that voice, the lyrical content, the attitude, everything Bon Scott did for me was just amazing.
Yeah.
I love that dude. I mean, Sin City. Oh my God, there's so many, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
there are do you ever watch the Access show that Sammy Hagar does where he interviews famous
I've seen it, yeah.
He asks this question all the time. All right, man, in your opinion, greatest straight ahead rock and roll band of all time, right? 90% of the dudes go like this. Wait, if we're talking just rock and roll, like pump your fist, make you want to,
AC/DC.
It's everybody says, and Sammy says the same thing. He goes, dude, how do you write the same song 60 times and every time we think it's the coolest song ever?
I know, man.
And the thing is, man,
it's
honestly,
so
it's just the attitude of the music. There's no frills.
Yeah.
There's no bullshit.
Yeah.
It's two guitars.
It's obviously different lyrics too. So you just say different stuff that gets you fired up.
Just,
and,
mean,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Right.
I love Bon Scott. I mean, to me, we've never done this. Top 5 frontmen.
Oh my God.
Give me 3.
No, when you say frontmen, do you mean singers or you mean frontmen?
Both. The combo.
Oh God.
For me, it's Freddie, Mick, Bon.
Freddie's definitely up there for me.
Yeah, I love Mick Jagger.
Obviously, Mick is up there too. Steve Whiteman.
That's 4.
Yeah.
And only because of the catalogs.
And then there's some guys that I love that,
I mean,
just bands that I go deep on. So I've
Sure.
got like Bruce Dickinson from Maiden, who I've got a story about in a second here. Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes. I love.
Are they as dynamic of frontmen as those other guys? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way, but I get
in
it.
their own way. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, what else we got, buddy?
Speaking of Bruce Dickinson, he's going to perform the national anthem prior to the LA Kings home opener. He made this announcement and talked about it here.
Here, and guess what? On the 5th, I'm at the Wilton in Los Angeles, obviously, and on the 7th, I'm going to be banging the drum for the LA Kings home opener, and I'm also going to be singing, I believe, the US national anthem as a Brit. But for now, that's it. I'll see you on the 7th. I might even see you at the Wilton Theatre. But in the meantime, I understand that basically... Go, Kings, go!
What a cool ass ad. I love that dude, man.
I do too, man. And he did a good job with the national anthem. He's a Brit.
Dude, let me tell you
killed
something.
It.
Well, that dude can sing his ass